Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. And if this is your second time, welcome back. Thank you for watching my first video. And if you have not watched that video yet, it's called Repurposing Point Shoes. And please go back to it and give it a like and a subscribe. Today I'm going to show you how to do Dutch braids and tons of tips and tricks on how you can do them successfully. So I'm going to be showing you how to just do the reverse braid right now without actually adding more hair to make the Dutch braid. Tip number 1 is actually finger placement. And this is one of the most important things to learning how to Dutch braid successfully. There are probably tons of ways on how to hold this right, but this is the way that I like. I hold it so that my middle finger, my ring finger, and my pinky are all holding on the hair. My pointer finger is left free so that it is able to weave through the other sections of hair. Dutch braiding is literally the opposite of French braiding. So just go backwards. I'm going to do this in slow motion so that you can see and follow along. For those who are watching and just don't want to know how to Dutch braid but just want to know the tips, you can skip this section. And again, this is going to be in extremely slow motion. So if you get bored, just skip it. Okay, now that we're done with the practice, let's do the real thing. So just part it down the middle and put one side in a rubber band to hold it off. Now it's time for tip 2. It's really hard to get the start of your Dutch braid to look really good, but here is an important tip that'll help you do just that. So when you grab your sections of hair, what you're going to do is you're actually going to start braiding the Dutch braid like I did before without adding more hair. This makes the Dutch braids look really professional. As you can see, I just added more hair so that I can twist this one under and then twist this one with the more hair. As you can see, it started off really nicely with just twisting the hair and not adding more hair at the beginning. This actually helps even when you're braiding someone's hair who is not as thick as my model here. you ever lose control of the hair in a braid, it's really important to stop and get the correct handholds so that you can continue without it looking sloppy in that one area. Now you're ready for tip 3. It's really hard to add hair without making it look lumpy. And one of the ways that will really help you with this is the handholds, because it actually makes your hands a lot stronger and more able to grip the hair. So if you have not watched that section, please go back, because it'll be really helpful to make your braid look super neat. Also, as I'm getting further down the head, it's important to start swooping your index finger in sort of a circular motion so that you can easily get it into the braid. I'm not exactly sure why this helps, but it really makes a huge difference. Now just braid all the way down the head. At this point, you're ready to start using tip number 4. This is probably the easiest tip, but the most rewarding, because it makes it look super professional and super thick at the same time. What you're going to do is you're going to pull out the hair that's already in the braid so that it looks like bubbles. You can really start from the top down or from the bottom up. It's actually easier to go from the bottom up because it's a less risk of losing the bubbles on the top of your braid. If you choose to go from the top to the bottom, it's important to go back over and pull out the bubbles again once you've gone all the way through, so that you don't lose the bubbles on the top. As you can see, while I'm doing this, I'm going back over the bubbles that I've already done once I add more bubbles, and this is really important to do. When I get to the bottom of my braid, I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. Once you've done all of them, then go back over the ones that have kind of lost their bubbles, and especially go over the ones that are on the top. And congratulations, you finished your first braid. Now for tip number 5. Tip number 5 is just to practice. It may take you a while to get good at Dutch braiding like it did for me, but the more you practice, the better you'll get. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again, and please give me a like and a subscribe.